How do you define rich? How do you define wealthy? That is the question a distinguished gentleman asked me this morning in our studio. How do you define rich? I think that's a very good question. Well, in this video, not only am I going to tell you how I define rich, how I define wealthy, but I'm going to teach you how to create it using automatic money machines. So these are automatic money machines, secrets for 2024. So I discovered a long time ago that you don't have to work for money and you don't have to have a job. You only have to work for money and you only have to have a job until you figure out how money and business works. And eventually you want to get to the place, well, at least I think you deserve to get to the place, where you've got businesses working for you, business systems working for you, and money systems working for you. And so when he asked me how I define wealth, I said, I'm going to answer a different question first. More important than how I define being rich or how I define wealth is how do you define it? Because it only matters to me how I define it. Then it matters to you how you define it. And I got a definition of rich or wealthy from Robert Kiyosaki many, many years ago that I really, really like. And he said, wealth is your ability to live forward without working. Now, what does he mean live forward? Well, how many days can you live after you stop working and still keep your lifestyle the same, right? He said, if you can live 3 days forward without working, then you're 3 days wealthy. If you can live 3 years, you're 3 years wealthy. If you can live 3 decades, you're 3 decades wealthy. I believe it would be a good objective for all of us, biblically speaking, and just like legacy speaking, for us to have a desire to have wealth that is so perpetuated, so self-generated and self-regenerating, that it gives our legacy the ability to live on in perpetuity without working. And I believe that your wealth is going to be demonstrated and experienced as you can live forward without working, but then keep working anyway. Like, I don't work because I have to work. I work to exercise my God-likeness. God worked, so I work. What did Jesus say? My Father worked, hitherto I work. So I work to exercise my God-likeness. I work so I don't misrepresent God in the marketplace. I work to learn new skills. I work to build systems that pay me long after I stop working, but I do not work for money. So I'm going to share with you some of the automatic money machines that bring money into our family's business every day without us having to go out and get it. So I'm going to show you and we do that. We do that through offers. I'm not even going to talk about investments right now because that's a different conversation for a different day. But just in our business systems, our goal is to make sure we wake up richer every morning than we went to bed the night before. And we do that. That's not because we've built automatic money machines. Now, here's the thing about automatic money machines. Automatic money machines require a lot of manual labor on the front end. You have to build them. And when you're working on the automatic money machines at first, they don't pay you anything, right? So how do we build these automatic money machines? I'm going to tell you 3 automatic money machines that I would build, and they're all in the form of offers, okay? You want a core product automatic money machine. What is that? That is the main thing that your business sells. If you're an author, your core product is going to be a book. If you're a plumber, your core product is going to be plumbing services. If you own a restaurant, your core product is going to be food. If you own an insurance business, your core product is going to be insurance. So whatever your core product is, you want to have automatic core product money machine with core product offers. Then you want to have an automatic premium value money machine, which is set up very differently than the automatic core product money machine, right? So, or automatic premium value offer money machine, and then an automatic continuity offer money machine. So we have all 3 of those. And I'm going to show you the results of 2 of them. See, there are a lot of people out there who think you have to make a lot of money by selling things that cost a lot of money. But there are a lot of businesses in the world that make a lot of money by selling things that cost a little bit of money, only they sell a whole bunch of them. And so I call that the Waltrepreneur business model, right? Either the entrepreneur business model or the Waltrepreneur business model. So Waltrepreneur is a term a phrase that I coined, and it means It's like patterned after Walmart. Sam Walton was the original Waltrepreneur. And his motto was, I don't ever want to make more than 30% margin on anything I sell. So when I sell something, I'm going to sell it for, if I buy it for $1, I'm going to sell it for $1.30. If I buy it for $2, I'm going to sell it for $2.60. I don't ever want to make more than 30% margin on my products. And if I get a really good deal from a vendor, I'm going to pass that savings on to my customers. And he became the richest man in the world by a long shot. He was more than 5 times richer than Bill Gates when he died, if that gives you any indication. And when he died, and he split up his wealth between his wife and his 5 children, Bill Gates became the richest person in the world. His wife and 5 children became the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th wealthiest people in the world. That's how rich Sam Walton was. Okay, so Waltrepreneur, it's not about you making a fortune every time you make a sale. It's about you making a lot of sales, right? So it's low price times high volume. That's Waltrepreneur. If you have high price times low volume, that's called what I call an entrepreneur. So the core product can be either a Waltrepreneur business model or an entrepreneur business model. So we have many core products. I say many, we have about 4 or 5 core products that we sell, like every single solitary day. So I'm gonna show you my ClickFunnels account, which is the software that we use to make those core product sales online. Now, I don't go anywhere, and I'm not doing book signings, but these are core products. So we have several core products. This is one of my core products. It's called From the Trash Man to the Cash Man, How Anyone Can Get Rich Starting From Anywhere. This book tells you the story of how I went from being a trash man, making $6.25 an hour, to being the cash man who makes way more than that now. So we make 6 and multiple 6 figures a week now. Our business does. Principles from that book. This book right here is called Boss Moves. Now, Boss Moves, BOSS is an acronym that stands for Business Optimization Success Secrets. And this is my business strategy, business growth book. That book sells, the other Trash Man to Cash Man sells for $20. This sells for $30, plus shipping and handling, plus we have an audio book for this one. I don't know if we have an audio book for the other one or not. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at it in a long time. So with that, plus tickets to our Make More Offers Challenge, which you see behind me, those are our core products. And in the last 4 weeks, those core products, well, today, our core products so far, it's right now 10:15 in the morning. And at 10:15 in the morning, these core products have brought in $912.50. That's how much we've made so far today just from core product offers. Now, that's not how much we've made today. That's how much we've made from core product offers. I'm going to show you a different type of offer that we've made money from today later on. Okay, so then in the last 7 days, we've brought in $54,000 just in core product offers in the last 7 days. Well, if you bring in $54,000 in core product offers in 7 days, you're gonna be all right? If you only make $54,000 every 7 days, you're gonna be okay. Okay, cool. And in the last 4 weeks, we've brought in $143,300. But today's not over. So, this $912 will become thousands of dollars before the end of the day. So that's just because it's 15 minutes after 10, right? So that's why it's right now only at $912. Sometimes by this time of day, it's already at $3,000, right? So yesterday, we brought in $6,476 in core product offers. Well, that's pretty decent. That's better than a sharp stick in the eye. This is automatic. This is automatic. This is not me doing something. I didn't go do an Instagram live and say, hey, go buy my book, blah, blah, blah. This is automatic money machine money. This is money that comes in every day without me having to go out and get it, because I already built the system in the past. I built something that didn't pay me while I was building it, but it pays me perpetually after I've built it. This is where wealth comes from. So wealth is riches, wealth, whatever you want to call it. I like both of those terms. I like riches, I like wealth, I like prosperity, I like all those words. They're all good Bible words. I like them all, okay? You're gonna be rich when your passive automatic money exceeds your monthly expenses. Your passive automatic monthly money exceeds your monthly expenses. That's when you're rich. That's when you're, according to Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow game, you're out of the rat race into the fast track. Right? So if your bills are $5,000 a month, when you get to $5,100 a month, that's automatic, without you having to go out and get it, you're rich. My mortgage, what's my mortgage? $3,200 a month. We do more than that every day. So I don't have to worry about my mortgage, right? and I've only got 2 car payments. The other 2 cars are paid for. So my car payments are only about $4,000 a month. Okay, I'm going to be okay. And then you got to buy some food, some groceries, and some insurance and all that stuff. So let's say my monthly bills are $12,000 a month. I'm not rich because I have millions of dollars. I'm rich because I have automatic money coming in that's higher than my expenses every single month. In fact, my weekly revenue is way more than my monthly expenses. My weekly automatic, and I'm not bragging. This is not, Myron, you're so rich and so wonderful. No, I'm just telling you that if you want to be rich, this is what you do. Build some automatic money machines. Like one of our automatic money machines is our book funnel that sells this book for $30. I'll show it to you in a minute. Okay. So then the day before that, it was $4,070. The day before that, it was $4,809. But the day before that, it was $21,284. See, some days you have pops, right? And this is core products. This is not, there was nothing that was sold there that cost more than $1,000 on that day. Nothing. This is just a whole bunch of people finding out about something I had for sale some kind of way, and then they went and bought it, right? The day before that, it was $11,000. So those 2 days right there were $32,000 in 2 days. I promise you I'm not bragging. I promise you I'm not flexing. I don't need you to think anything about me. I need you to think something about you. Like, if that colorblind, dyslexic rascal can do it, I know I'm gonna be all right, right? That's my goal. Get you to believe that, right? Okay. The day before that, it was $5,400. Okay, so that's cool. So now we're gonna look at an individual automatic money machine. Hopefully you're all ready. So we have a bunch of funnels in here, and we're gonna look at the last 30 days of, now this is more than 4 weeks because it's 30 days. 4 weeks is only 28 days. We're gonna look at Trash Man to Cash Man book funnel, okay? Just so you can know, Myron is not making this stuff up. Ooh, I just thought of another automatic money machine that I forgot about. I might as well show you all of them because, like, aren't you glad somebody's not just pontificating about how to create wealth? Okay, for a change? Okay. So this right here, if I go, today is January 12th, so I'm gonna go back to December 13th. We're gonna do the last month, December 13th, it's right after the 12th, Myron, calm down, okay? So since just the Boss Moves book funnel, just the funnel for this book, just that, in the last 30 days, nope, it didn't pick it up, December 13th to January 12th. It didn't change for the better. That doesn't make sense. Okay, it says we've only done 10,000. Last night it was at 50,000. Oh, that's why. Thank you. That's not this book. I was like, what happened to our sales? I'm freaking out over here in real time. Don't edit that part out of the video, Marima. Okay, I want people to see me freaking out because I'm like, what happened to our funnel? Okay, that was the $20 book. It brought in, this book that I wrote in 2006, in the last 30 days has brought in $10,489. How many of y'all would like to have some work that you did 17 years ago bringing you in $10,000 a month? That don't hurt your feelings none. Automatic money machines, okay. So let's go look at another automatic money machine called the Boss Moves book funnel. The Boss Moves book funnel, there it is. Boss Moves book, there it is. So, and then I go over here to my stats. I think that stands for statistics. So just in the last 7 days, this book has brought in $9,738 in the last 7 days. But let's go back to December 13th. Myron, you don't have to freak out anymore. It's going to be okay. $50,910, this book that I wrote 3 years ago. So those 2 books these are 2 automatic money machines that have brought in $60,000 in the last 30 days. What if you had some old work you did, bringing in 60 grand a month, right? Okay, cool. That's good, but it ain't everything, right? So let's go back. Let's go look at one more funnel. Then we're gonna go look at another automatic money machine. We're gonna look at 2 more automatic money machines. And then we're gonna end the video because my desire is for you to just, don't do all of them, just pick one. Just pick one. I don't care which one. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Make More Offers Challenge, which is another core product funnel that we have. And in the last 7 days, this has brought in a fairly decent amount as well. In the last 7 days, it's brought in $44,000. That's pretty good for a week, right? In the last 7 days. Okay, so we're gonna go to the 13th of December. And we are going to see how much we brought in the last 30 days, $84,417. You add the $84,417 to the $60,000, it's about $140,000. Like I like to say, with a fat hog and a big garden, you quit smoking, you can live off that, right? So this is not to brag. I don't even eat pork, and I definitely don't smoke. And I don't have a garden yet, but it's one of my objectives for the near future. Okay. Now, this is one automatic money machine. But another automatic money machine is the premium value offer automatic money machine. So one of the things we do with our premium value offers is we have payment plans. And one of those premium value offers is a $55,000 coaching package. People pay $28,500 down, and then they pay us $510 a week for 52 weeks. Those $510 a week payments come in 5 days a week. Okay, we're gonna look at that now. We're gonna go to my Gmail, and it says NMI recurring report, okay, recurring revenue report for Myron Golden. So this one came in today. So you can see today, I can't see what that says, $15,199 has been charged today. So you add the $15,199 to the nine. Now we're up to $16,000 today since I went to bed last night. I went to bed last night before whatever time that was. What was that? 3:45 a.m. So I went to bed way before that. So while I was sleeping, we had $15,000 come in ACH, and we had another $900 something come in. So that's $16,000 since I went to bed last night. I am not bragging. It's just money. It ain't that deep. I'm just showing you that if it's possible for me, it's possible for you. Everybody tap yourself on the chest, say me. Okay, so then the day before that, so that was Thursday, the 11th, we only had $510 come in. And we only had $510 come in on the 10th, but we had $1,058 come in on the 9th. And we had $510 come in on the 7th, $510 come in on the 6th. So in the last week, it's $510, $1,050. So we're looking at, I don't know, it looks like about $18,000, $20,000 in the last week, just in $510 payments. So y'all okay if we look at one more? Y'all wanna look at one more? Automatic money machine number 3. YouTube. This is my cyber real estate business. Because when you invest in real estate, your properties produce a thing called positive cash flow, right? Ooh, we hit 560,000 subscribers after I went to bed last night. That's cool too. Okay, so I usually do this on my phone. Analytics. So yeah, revenue. So is this the one that shows me the days? Okay, so you can see if I scroll over any one of these, it shows me how much we made that day. So December 15th, we made $1,200, $900 on the 16th, $907, $1,300 on the 18th, and we just keep going. Oh, we had $1,500 come in that day. Oh, we only had $738 come in that day. This is from people watching our YouTube videos. We only had $1,400 come in that day. We only had $990 come in that day. It just keeps going, $1,400, and it just fluctuates, kind of like an EKG, so I guess my YouTube channel is still alive, right? Okay, estimated revenue in the last 28 days, $31,217. That's another automatic money machine. Anybody can do this. What if it takes you 10 years to do this? 10 years is gonna go by anyway, so you might as well do it. The 10 years is gonna go by much slower if you don't do it. Right? It'll go by the same, but it'll feel slower because you will have lived 10 years longer and have accomplished no more. Right? So all I'm saying is this. Your ability to be wealthy, it wasn't always like this for us. We didn't always have hundreds of thousands of dollars a month coming in. Now, and then we do our cash flow day, and by the way, all of this money that I showed you, which is decent, it's less than 10% of our revenue. maybe a little more than 10, maybe it's about 12 or 13% of our total business revenue, because most of our business revenue comes in through wire transfer. I'm telling you this so you can know what you can do, not so you can know what I do. Because what I do doesn't really impact your life that much, other than letting you know you can do it. You say, Myron, what are you saying? I'm saying when you make it an objective to have passive, it's not totally passive, so I won't call it passive, automatic money coming in without you going out to get it. It'll change your life in ways that you right now can't imagine. Like, some of you probably wondering, with you making all that money, why are you still working? Oh, by the way, this is not even close to, this has nothing to do with the money my money makes me. This is just money the business systems make. And the reason I'm telling you this is because my desire is for you on YouTube to know, it doesn't matter how poor you are. I can remember when my wife was 8 months pregnant with our first child, and our electricity and water were both disconnected at the same time. Don't pretend that I don't know what it's like to be poor. I was much better at it than you are. I used to have cars that were held together by clothes hangers. The whole exhaust system was held together, held on the car by clothes hangers and muffler clips, muffler clamps. It's been so long, I forgot what they were called. All I'm saying is this: anybody can do something more than they're doing, but you have to have an objective. I remember back in 1999, January of 1999, I read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and I realized why I was poor. I was poor because I thought the primary purpose of money was paying bills. I realized why I was middle class when I was middle class, because I thought the primary purpose of money was maintaining good credit so I could buy stuff I couldn't afford. I realized after reading that book that the primary purpose of money is to turn your money into more money. But most people are afraid to let money leave their hands unless it's buying and a wealth-reducing liability or paying a bill. Because here's the interesting thing about the farmer. When he sows the seed in the ground, it's no longer in his hands. When you sow money into your business or into your brain, it is no longer in your hand. That money that's in your business, you can't spend it until the business returns, until it produces a harvest. The money you invest into learning something you don't know is money you can't spend until it produces a harvest. And see, the reason you're not doing that right now is because you're asking a disempowering question. But what if it doesn't return? But what if it takes too long to return? But what if I lose my money? A better question is this, potentially, ostensibly. How awesome is it going to be when this returns? I wonder how fast I can make this return. I wonder who I'll be able to bless when this returns. Just change your mindset. And I am telling you, automatic money machines can change your life like they've changed mine. You can build systems today that pay you nothing today, but they'll pay you a fortune in the future. Those are automatic money machine secrets for 2024. I hope it blesses you. See you in the next video.